What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 100 of my Rapid Rating Climb series, and we are on a journey to 1,000 ELO. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I stream on the weekends now. Join my chess club on chess.com. We can play games and maybe tournaments in the future. That'd be fun. And I guess without further ado, let's get into today's game. All right. Play d4. Start everything off. Good old London system. E6, B6? Is that even a thing? Ah, he's just kind of going early with the build-up. That's cool. So he trapped his bishop in, which is nice and defensive. By the way, good luck, Praza Charcuterie. I love charcuterie boards. Bring the knight out. We're going to play just standard London. That's a move. We'll back up with that. I'm sure he wants to bring his bishop out now, which is kind of an awkward move order. But I'm not too worried about that. A lot of times people will do this. Okay. That's a move. So I can immediately play this. Just stopping all stuff like that. I guess he wants to castle queenside. I'm just kind of playing reactive right now. I mean, my rook sees this. My bishop can back it up if need be. And we could redefend with a move like that. So now I have to take, which is whatever. I'm not super worried about that. I am helping my opponent get developed, however. I could also just jump in with the knight, which is also something. So I'll probably just do that. And if he takes with the knight, I'll take with a pawn. So it's already not exactly traditional, but I'm trying to ensure that I keep my bishop. This is attacked twice, by the way, as well. So the bishop needs to move again. It might try and come down and give this check, and then it'll move again. I think we'll just get developed and potentially we'll castle queenside. I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't decided. I could just chase away this bishop and lock him in this corner over here, which is fine by me. My bishop's also not in the best sort of home, so maybe we will castle queenside. So I'm not castling yet. I'm thinking about doing it queenside. I think that's a better move. He does have all his pieces now on the queenside, though. My kingside is a little funny because of this, but it might be manageable. So now he's threatening to do something like that, and this pawn is kind of hanging. So if I play this, you can take, I can take. Which is kind of whatever. I think we will do that. This does allow him to play this move, however. If he pushes, I might need to castle kingside. It might just be smarter anyways. He doesn't have any of his pieces. All my pieces are kind of trying to line up that way anyways. We could probably make it happen. Alright, so I think... So... Trying to think of a good plan. I really don't have one. I mean, I could castle queenside. It kind of looks scary right now, for multiple reasons. I could play this move to gain tempo on that bishop, which might be a good move, and then relocate my knight here, which kind of solves my problem that I was having with this pawn pushing. It's probably a decent move. And then here we're going to be attacking thy other knight. And I'm fine taking, I think, with a pawn. If that happens, do I want to do that? Takes. Boom. Takes. It's all questionable. I don't know. I'm gonna castle and kind of let him see kind of what he wants to do. This is hanging now. Whoops. Hopefully he doesn't see that. Hopefully he doesn't see that. Oh, he didn't. He sees this. So I'm gonna let him take, I think. I'm gonna do this number. Or should I do this now? I can do this now. And then bring my bishop down. So where do I want my bishop? Because I can't take. I guess looking down this file is fine. It's a good defender. I can also take, which is definitely what I want to do next move. pretty scary, the attack that my opponent has kind of created. I do want to bring my bishop down and block this pawn for sure. My bishop's this knight. I might take the knight. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really decided yet, but if I take the knight, this pawn is hanging. We'll see. It's probably smart to bring my king over to b1. This is pretty scary right now. They can just castle, which is something. All right, so they do castle. I'm gonna play this move. He'll probably capture with the queen. I didn't really think about that, but that might make sense for him to do so. Oh, wait, what am I? Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, he could. But right now the knight is pinned. The bishop, he can't move the knight or he'll lose the bishop. So I'm not gonna take first. I'm gonna, I think, play a quiet move. He's gonna take that pawn with his queen when he does. There's some stuff going on in this position for sure. I could play a move like this, which is fine, protecting my pawn. Also, this is just a skewer. Whew. I'm glad I think about these positions, man. Recapture with the pawn. Okay. Now his king is super weak. So now I think I am threatening to take the knight for sure. This is dangerous as crap for my opponent right now. Super dangerous. impending doom. He needed to move his queen for sure. Really, could have just bopped her back to E8 or something like that. It's pretty tough right there. I kind of just, the tactics unfolded before my eyes. I didn't really have anything going into it. I was just like, it looks good. I don't see anything that my opponent can do bad. And then catching that bishop move over here, making him break up his little fort over here was great. So, all right, opponent just resigns. All right, seems we played with 86% accuracy. They played with 74. We can go through it pretty quickly. Play to London. A little awkward here. So he brings his knight over to here to come to here to attack my bishop. I drop my bishop back. He plays h5, so I play h4, which is probably not a good move. I mean, it's alright. It says it's alright. What's the best move? Yeah, not doing that, right? So h3 is a little more respectable. I just block here, take with the pawn. He gives a check. I block him. This was a good move. Was okay. Making sure chasing him away wasn't the best move. I develop my bishop almost to the best square. I come to the center of the board instead. Bring my knight out. Queen comes over. Queen move was not the best move. Castling kingside was smarter than castling queenside. However, I had different intentions. Yeah, this would have been why castling queen or kingside was better, because I was looking at it like I could attack this guy and kind of chase him all the way to a corner, but I was kind of worried here because I was like, oh, if he just pushes by, this gets... I didn't want this for some reason, but so I played the move knight over here, trying to avoid any of that and maybe sliding my knight in here. But yeah, it wants me to just do this idea with the bishop thing. I also didn't want this because I didn't want to, you know, him to take and me recapture like this. I don't know. I just didn't want my queen and king. Like, this is dangerous. I need to move my queen. She shouldn't be there. So he finally takes. I move my bishop that way. Coming back was better. Putting pressure on this. I mean, his rook is there defending, so it doesn't really do too much. It'd be hard for me to attack that. I could do it with another pawn, of course, but... So he moves his bishop out, trying to... I had this brilliant idea here that I was like, oh, I can take this, and that's like, you know, this is getting juicy and stuff. And so he moves his bishop out, and I just take it with my knight, and it opens up all this. Like, that's why I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, you know, if I'd taken here, I would have been really happy because I have, you know, my knight here, his queen's there. I mean, I got deadly ideas here. I you know, so, and he takes with the pawn, I take with the bishop with check. He blocks. I back my bishop up, and this is where I started feeling a little more confident. So I knew that this was going to be a good move because all he had to do was kind of double up here and I'm in some trouble. I would have to kind of start messing up my structure a little bit, maybe, potentially. I mean, I have a lot of defense here, but this knight was the bane of my existence. So I moved my bishop back. He did this, which I didn't capitalize on it. So I moved my bishop down here. He comes down like that. I then come over here to fork, or to skewer them, and they block. And I capture, he captures, I back my bishop up, and the king is super vulnerable now, and yeah, so if he didn't find that series of moves, I would have won material, obviously, right? But he does find it, so I did get the fact that his king looks like shit now. Excuse my French. So we have this. He can't really move the knight because of his bishop just hanging, so I utilized that. Again, here in a moment, I just said, take the knight. So he takes, and I have this pawn right here, and we have a deadly attack lined up on the king. He takes a pawn, and I hurt his feelings because he resigns quickly afterwards. So we won that game. That was fun. Said I played like a 1300. I like these good games that I keep having. We'll keep it up. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time.